Carts, thanks for joining us after that win. I mean, if you're going to win a game, that's one way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, it's, scoring a 96th, 97th minute winner is always satisfying. Would rather it be in a more controlled manner, of course. But listen, I think today was all about the players finding a way to win a game, and we knew first half wasn't good enough. There's not many times I don't think this group of players have seen an animated Carts at half time. It's not really in my nature, but I just wanted to remind them at half time of the standards that we've set ourselves, and we were well below that. We lacked energy and intensity, and credit to Sheffield United because they had all that and more, and deserved to be ahead at half time. So we had to tweak a few things at half time and just again get back to the intensity and energy levels that we know we can play at. And I thought second half then we grew into it, got stronger and stronger, got the equaliser, and it was just all about them finding that little bit of magic, that moment of brilliance, which obviously Lucy Quinn's provided at the end.
And you made 2 changes at the break. Was that you obviously just mentioned that you weren't happy with the first half performance. Were those 2 changes to freshen it up and give you something different?
Yeah, I've just said to the group at the end there, and this is completely honest with them, that it could have been anybody, and it was kind of a little bit tactical as well. And I said to Gemma and to Charlie Devlin that it literally could have been, I could have picked 1 to 11. We just needed an injection and energy. And the thing is that I'm blessed with now is, from a selfish point of view, I've got a really good squad to pick from, and any of the finishers on the bench today, could certainly put a case forward why they should be playing. So we decided to utilise that, try and get a little bit more impetus, and it was an attacking change, obviously bringing Ash and Quinny on. We asked Quinny to do a little bit of a different role at wing back to start with, but I just felt we needed that little change. So sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But today I thought that the finishers who came on were excellent, really made an impact. Even Charlie Escort towards the end as well gave us that calmness in possession. So that's, selfishly for me, I've got that choice. It's tough having to leave people on the bench and so forth, but if we're going to be successful, we knew that we'd have to rely on the squad this year, and I've just said to them there that they will all play their part at some stage.
And I suppose it's only right that we talk about Lucy Quinn. In the last few weeks, her performances have been outstanding, and that goal epitomises where she's at the moment.
It does, and Quinny was probably very unfortunate again to start on the bench today, and I've said to them all that it's not easy for me now to pick an 11, which is showing that the levels that we're training at and we're playing at. So we felt for this game we go a little bit differently, but I've got no doubt in any of them coming onto the pitch and contributing and knowing their role and responsibility when they do so. And I said, she's been the game winner, and that's the catalyst, I think, for anybody who doesn't start a game of football. You can always be the headliner at the end of it. So be disappointed that you're not playing, but it's how you react and your attitude. And listen, Lucy Quinn's typified that today for us, and that's why I'm super happy with the group, because I think as individuals are all exactly the same. I know that they'll be disappointed, but they'll react in the right way, and then go and prove me wrong. I've got nothing wrong, nothing against them if they go and do the business on the pitch and come up to me and say that's why I should be playing cards.
And I suppose we can't underestimate the confidence that this will give the team going into 2 huge games in our next 2 league fixtures, London City away and then Bristol City away. How important is that confidence going into those 2?
Yeah, as I mentioned before, the season's been pretty stop-start. We've had 2 international breaks. We've obviously had a couple of weekends where games have been cancelled, and it's been hard to find a bit of a rhythm and momentum. So it's good now. We've got another game coming next weekend at London City, which is going to be a very difficult game. So yeah, today's win is important, and just the manner of it, coming from behind to beat a really tough opponent in the manner that we have. It's definitely going to breed confidence, but there's stuff that we need to iron out and work on. But yeah, listen, winning in this fashion and getting 3 points back to winning ways for us will be really important.
And just finally, another win at home, extending our unbeaten home run. Must be pleasing how much of a fortress this has become for the team?
Yeah, we've spoke about it, haven't we, coming into this season, that if you can make your home ground tough for opponents to come and have that reputation that it's very difficult to get points here in anything, it sets you up then to go on the road and sets you up for a good season, in my opinion. So yeah, it's great that we're on a roll here at St Andrews. As I said beforehand, we feel like we've made it home now. That the players love coming here and playing here, and a good crowd again today getting behind us, and that gives you an edge. So yeah, long may that continue.
Carts, thanks for joining us.